Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Mo Dynasty. It's episode 5 and we are going to be playing at home for the first time at the Monster Mash. We're taking on FCS Northwest. Let's see if we can get our first win in our short but awesome history. Let's go Monsters. Alright, so let's go back to last week's loss. I had 3 calls for both offensive and defensive coordinator, and since we lost, that's going to cost us. So here is what we lost on the offensive side of the ball for the offensive coordinator. I lose a 12-point loss for our offensive line coach's rating. So he will go down 12 points for his rating for the poor job that he did for the offensive line that game. For the defensive side of the ball, the defensive coordinator himself gets hit by a 12-point loss in his rating ability. So he will go down 12. Our offensive line coach goes down 12. And so here we see the changes that I've put. Our defensive coordinator drops, and he's down to a -2 for a rating. And then our offensive line coach, he's down to 38. For the approval rating impact of the previous game, I rolled and got a 26, which means we lose a D. So it's an away loss, it's non-conference, so it's a D12 loss, and we lose it both to the media and to the staff. And I lost 8 to both those. So updating that, we now have a 37 approval rating with the media and a 27 approval rating with the staff. Next up, because we did lose a non-conference away game, we're going to lose a D6 to both our job security rating, our notoriety rating, and our team chemistry. I rolled and got a 1 to our job security rating, our 1 to our notoriety rating, which I'm glad because we knew we were going to get crushed in that game. That was more of a game that we played to get money. But we did lose 5 in team chemistry. So here are the updated ratings. We're now down to 15 for notoriety rating. Remember, when that rating gets to 100, we can join a conference. Right now we're at 15. Job security rating, remember, if that gets down to a 0, we get fired. And then team chemistry, that's down to a 60. Obviously you want that to be higher than lower. For our next game, or for this week's game against FCS Northwest, I rolled a 37, so it's going to be a 10-minute quarter game, which I think is fine. Like that's one of the more common ones that we have. That's an opportunity to get some flow in your offense and defense. For the practice random event, I got special teams coordinator event, and I rolled and got this event, which says our field goal accuracy is going to be hit. And so we are going to lose 2 to user field goal accuracy. So we're going to make that change and lose 2 to field goal accuracy on the sliders. So we'll go ahead and make those changes off the screen. Then the next thing we have is on Thursday, the personnel stats-based rating adjustment. I rolled and got offensive coordinator. But when I rolled the D30 here, I got the 2-point conversion percentage. Top 50, we go up 10 for offensive coordinator, minus D10 for bottom 50. Well, we haven't done a 2-point conversion yet, and so I didn't think that would be fair to give us a plus 10 or a minus 10 since we haven't attempted one yet. So since we don't really have a percentage attempt, now had I tried one and failed, I would have given myself a minus 10. But we haven't tried one yet, so I'm not going up 10 or down 10, so basically it's a no event. Then for the random event for this week, it's a recruiting event, and this was a good one. I was very happy about this. It says your recruiting director attempts to recruit a player that is 1 star above your program's current star rating. He is successful without the need to roll. So sometimes I may need to roll against my recruiter director's number to maybe make this happen, but in this case, it just happened. So that means I can go get I can try to get a 2-star player, even though I have 1 star for our rating, so to speak. And so this allows me to go and look for a 2-star person, and I've definitely got my thoughts that I want it to be quarterback to try to help our team. That obviously is the most important person on the football team, so I'm going to go after a 2-star quarterback.
So it's week 2, and after that defeat last week at BYU, we are home for our first ever home game at the Monster Mash. We're taking on FCS Northwest. Before we get to the action for the random event this week, it was a recruiting event, and it said, recruiting director goes after player. Your recruiting director attempts to recruit a player that is 1 star above your program's current star rating. He is successful without the need to roll. So we have the ability to get a 2-star recruit, even though the rules say I can only get the same star. But this is a random event, and so I went out and I found the best 2-star player rating that I think can help us, and that's at quarterback. He's a 2-star Miles Childress. He's a pocket passer from Chicago, Illinois. And so we are going to go ahead and scout him and hope that he's a gem. If he's not, I might let him, I'm going to keep him anyway, but I do want to see what we're getting ourselves into here. Okay, so he's normal development, but we are going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. He's got the 86 throw power. He's got the 66 speed, so he's definitely a pocket passer. But we are going to offer him a scholarship. Hope that he decides to come to our school. I'm going to turn off recruiting now, and we'll go through recruiting, and then we'll get to the game.
And before we get to the game, I do want to show you what we're looking at this week for both play calling. I rolled and got 4 calls for offensive and defensive coordinator. So this week, instead of having the 3 calls, I can call the same play 4 times, so basically once per quarter in this game. And now it is a 10-minute quarter game, so this is probably helpful, but we definitely want to use our plays wisely and come away with a victory with this setting.
So after the recruiting, we are ready to take on FCS Northwest. This is the one game I think on the schedule we can win. Now, you'll notice we are still a 17-point underdog in this game. The Stallions are a 47 overall, and we're a 27. So we understand that just because we're FBS doesn't mean we're going to win this game. But I do feel like of all the games we have this year, this is our best shot at winning. And we're going to be receiving the kickoff. Our offense looking to score the first points, and we are in the rain as we take on the Stallions of FCS Northwest, and we're going to return this. Nice little return for Jarvis. Jarvis, our number 3 cornerback. And here we go. Mesa State Monsters, their first game at the Monster Mash. And doesn't that field look awesome? We're going to start with a run just to see how the run game will go. Now we get 4 play calls this week. Look at those home unis looking sharp. Let's see what the run can get us. Not much running room. In fact, we lose a yard there. Zeke Devers, nowhere to go. 2nd down and 11. We're going to go with the lead option in this play. Let's see what Sampson and Devers can do for us. Great pitch. And it's a pickup of 10. Nice job. Great job from Sampson to pitch the last second. And we are going to hit them with an inside zone on 3rd down and 1. It's going to be a 1st down. Look at Zeke break a tackle. 1st down for Zeke Devers and the Monsters of Mesa State. He's going to be heavily featured in this game, no doubt. Checking in is Benny Orlando, our 2nd halfback. This will be first chance for our home fans to see Benny. He's going to take this to the outside. Good block. And a 1st down all the way down to the 40 for Benny Orlando. Not the most speedy of backs, but he did take it to the outside. We had some great blocking, by the way. And I think it's time to open up the play action. Talk about I formation. Looking for Griggs, and if he isn't there, he can dump it off to Devers. Floated to Devers. He makes the catch. It's a 6-yard gain. And unfortunately, Denarius Griggs, the 4th, our number 1 receiver, is hurt. Hopefully that's not a big injury that'll keep him out for long. But this offense is moving and grooving, and I'm feeling that we might be able to get our first points of the season all the way down to the 35. Look at Zeke Devers slashing his way through for a first down. Bruce shoulder for Denarius. Yeah, we can substitute Bobo in there for now. We're good to go. We're going to go back to the option. Speed option with trips right. And we tried to fake out that defender, but he stayed with us. And we are going to lose 4 yards on that. Still, though, offense looking much improved from last week. Maybe it's the home crowd. Maybe it's the opponent. Combination thereof is probably the answer. Let's see what we can do here. Griggs already back in. That's great to see. He's going to get the catch. Bounce off a couple tackles. Pick up 3 yards. It's going to make this 3rd and 11. Now, I'm not sure if we can make that kind of field goal with our kicker. I don't know how much range Trey Austin has. There's no way to know until you try. Would prefer that we don't have to figure that out. We're going to loft this across the middle, and it's caught. First down for Red Slickskin. Red Slickskin, the junior route artist, makes the catch. That ball was lobbed up there. He went and got it. It was met by number 36, but not before he picked up a first down. And Mesa State on the move. Now we're going trips left. Lots of running room up the middle. That's going to be another first down. Zeke Devers. A huge gain there for the offense. No, it wasn't a first down. He's going to be second and short from the 4. And it's back to Zeke for the touchdown. The first ever touchdown in Mesa State history in FBS. And it's Zeke Devers who ran the whole offense that drive. He stayed on the ground for most of it. And it's Zeke Devers. And let's take a look at Zeke Devers.
Let's take a look at Zeke Devers, our halfback with the number 1. He's a backfield threat. He's a freshman with a 3-star high school rating. He's 5'7", 180 pounds, coming from Odessa, Texas. He's got normal development, and his deal breaker is championship contender. His major in college is physical education, and a fun fact about Zeke, his favorite movie is Grease, which he watches at least once a week.
For that look at Zeke Devers, looking to put up an extra point. This is not guaranteed. Let's see what Trey Austin can do. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. So Zeke Devers doesn't have the leg for an extra point. Let's watch that replay. I mean, I pretty much got all this kick. And he doesn't even have the leg for an extra point. So we might try. Wow. Well, let's take a look at how that happened. So how does Trey Austin not have the leg kick to get that done? We have to go all the way to the end results here. So kick power is 65. Kick actually 54, and he couldn't get it done. Now we do have Heath Walker as a freshman. He's got the kick power. So I'm actually going to move him. We're going to move Heath Walker to kicker now. I think Heath Walker is going to take the spot of Trey Austin after we saw that embarrassment. And we're going to go with number 30, Heath Walker. Making that change now. The true freshman, Heath Walker, will now be in at kicker. And we'll see if he can make an extra point. So we're up 6-0. Glad I figured that out before I try to field goal. Here is Henderson Wellington III kicking off. And that's going to be returned rather nicely to the 39-yard line for the Stallions. Cool looking uniforms. And we're going to show up in a nickel since they're showing 3-receiver look. Defense played outstanding last game. Let's see if they can come out against a lesser opponent and do the same thing. They're going to go deep right out of the gates. And it's going to be caught. What a catch by number 10 for the Stallions. Tavion Yearwood. That's their halfback. Wow. That must have been a wheel route, maybe? No, that's number 10. Why are they showing impact player? Sorry, number 10 for them. All right, let's take Juice Robinson. It's going to be a read option by the quarterback, and he's brought down pretty easily there. It's going to be second down and 9. Four receiver set. I'm going to have the halfback. That's going to be read option, and they are going to give it to number 22 for them. And we're going to put him in his place. Nice tackle there by Levante Jacobs. It's going to be third down and 11. We're going to bring out the dime. Road Tampa 2. We're going to pass defense. I'm going to take Juice Robinson again. And we're going to get the sack. The sack comes by number 37 for the Monsters. Let's see the replay. It's Langston Bowling. Like a bowling ball, he comes in and just wrecks the pins. And they're going to set up with a field goal. It's going to be a 48-yard field goal. Does this kicker have that kind of leg? FCS kicker. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Sign him up for our field goal unit. And it's now 6-3. Monsters in the lead. And look at that upset. San Jose State beats Texas. What an upset. What is going on in college football? We've got a kicker who can't make an extra point, and Texas is losing to San Jose by 4. All right, Jarvis. Jarvis is going to take this back out to the 24-yard line, where we will start once again. Devers had a great first drive out of the I formation. Let's see what we can do this time. Good run for a first down. Zeke Devers already 51 yards on 7 carries, and we're only halfway through the first quarter. Love it. Got Devers in the I formation again, also more of a goal line formation. We're going to do a toss. Breaks a couple tackles, but eventually is brought down. You got to love the heart from Zeke Devers. He had nowhere to go there. And that's going to be second down and 12. Oh, incomplete. That was almost interception. Jaquarius threw that into double coverage, and that was an ill-advised throw. Let's not do that. Oh, he had it. Number 17. And this is the classic. If he had hands, he'd be a receiver instead of a DB. Thank goodness. He had stone hands in that play. That's going to be third and long. We don't want to be here, but we are. And we just get rid of it. I can feel the pressure coming. And we do not take the sack, but we are forced to punt. We couldn't hold up there. And out comes Henderson Wellington III in the rain. He's going to kick this a very short distance. And they're going to get it at the 47-yard line. Yeah, our kicking game is such that we may have to go for it on fourth most of the time, and we may have to go for it for 2-point conversion instead of the extra point if we don't have kickers that can do better than this. All right, 1st and 10 for the Stallions. They trail 6-3. Stopping for a 2-yard loss there. Nice job by number 15 for us. That's the redshirt sophomore, Tyrone James. That's going to be 2nd down and 12. Nice play by Tyrone there. This guy like to take Juice Robinson. I got blocked out of the way. 22 got a good run there. It's going to make it 3rd down and 4. Let's play big. We're coming with the 4-3. We're coming with a hammer blast. Big play in this game early on. If we stop him, it's probably a punt. And they're going to make the reception for a 1st down. Little in route there. Unfortunately, we could make the stop. Craziest Carter, unable to stay with his man. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Stallions. Read option. No, it was a RPO. Nice catch there by number 1. DeJuan Williams, his 2nd catch. He has 12 yards so far in receptions. We're going to come in the 3-4, 2nd and 4. Pass play. And that's going to be caught, but only for a 1-yard gain. A little extracurricular activity out of bounds there. We didn't get called for anything. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. And we're going to come with the edge blitz 0, which has me worried because we don't really have a lot of talent that can stay speed-wise with those receivers. And they picked it up pretty well. They're going to dump this off for a 1st down. Eli Lancaster on the catch. Three minutes to go in the 1st quarter. We are up 6-3. And that's going to be a catch to number 84 for them. Quick hitter for gain of 6. So far, I've been using some man coverage, and it's not really working all that well. And this throws to double coverage in the end zone, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown, and the Stallions take the lead. Nice catch by number 1 there, Williams. And he does a little dance on our home turf, the Monster Mash. He is excited. Fans are not. Stallion fans are happy. I bet they've got a kicker that can make an extra point. They do. They take a 10-6 lead, an 8-play, 53-yard drive that only took a minute and a half. That's what happens when you punt and you don't get a very good punt. So we are going to have to think about that when it comes to going for it on 4th. We just don't have the leg talent to, I hate to say this, kick extra points and to punt. So I'm going to look into what do we do in this situation? Do we actually have Walker also punt for us? I mean, he does have the power. And maybe that's what we do. Heath Walker may become our full-time punter and kicker. We're going to try it out. Well, let's get back to the action. Let's try a little jet sweep on 1st and 10. See what Red Slickskin can do. Oh, yeah, this looks good. Red Slickskin out in the open. He does a little spin move all the way to the 50-yard line. Red Slickskin, huge gain to midfield. You gotta love the Slickskin. First and 10 for the Monsters. Back to Zeke. Oh, Zeke is tackled for a 7-yard loss. Great penetration there by Ty J. Andrews. I think that's going to force us to pass. Second 13, not second 17. 3-yard loss. And that is badly thrown by Jaquarius Sampson. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. What will we do here? Just get rid of it. We're trying to do a comeback route. We just don't have the ability to hold our blocks. And so I'm going to try Heath Walker. We'll see how this punt goes. It's not very good. Okay, so we don't have much of a kicker or a punter. So moving forward, we might be going for it on 4th down and going for 2 on extra points. Just don't have the talent yet. We are recruiting some as the Stallions get nowhere on a 1st down. In fact, they lose 2 yards. Yeah, we are recruiting a 1-star kicker and a 1-star punter. But moving forward, it looks like we just don't have the leg talent this year to kick extra points or punts. So unless it's 3rd and forever, 4th and forever, we're definitely going to be going for it on 4th downs. And on 2-point conversions, we're just going to go for 2-point conversion. We're not even going to kick the extra point. All right, 3rd and 15 for our defense. See if we can get a stop. We do get the stop. Nice job. Quarterback threw in double coverage there and didn't deserve to get the 1st down. They're going to send Bowman out to punt. Here's Jarvis back. He's going to take it to about the 37-yard line. That's where we'll start our drive, down 10-6. With 1:09 to go in the 1st quarter. All right, Sampson. Not a great drive last time. Let's see what we can do here. All right, let's throw underneath to Griggs, the 4th. And Denarius has a 1st down. There is a flag on the play. That's going to erase all the gains we made there. It's going to be a holding on Georgie Miller, our left tackle. Redshirt senior gets caught grabbing the laundry. And it's going to be 1st and 20. Now from the 27. We're going high formation. We're trying to get him with the play action here. And we just get rid of it. And Ray Sherman's down. That's not good for us. That's our true freshman center, Ray Sherman. Bruised shoulder. He will eventually return. But we need to get some better plays going, because right now the offense has shut down a bit after that first great successful drive. And we did run the ball more there, so maybe I've gotten away from it too much. But now at 2nd and 20, I feel like I got to pass. That's thrown across the middle of the Griggs, the 4th. He bounces off a tackle. Took several of the Stallion defenders to get him. Ray will come back after the bruised shoulder. And it's going to be 3rd and 13. That's a nice pass. I mean, good. Could have let him a little better. A good catch by Denarius. And it's going to be 3rd down and 13. And remember, this is 4-down territory for us because punting just doesn't make sense. So we're not trying to get all 13. We're just trying to get like 7 or 8. And that's going to be dropped by Denarius Griggs, the 4th. And they're going to say punt, and we're going to say, nope, we know better than that. We have to go for it. We've got to get to the 47-yard line. I'm looking at slick skin, perhaps. Comeback route. And it's going to be caught for a first down on the comeback route. Jaquarius Sampson. Nice throw to Bobo Jenkins. Brought the pass down. Yeah, it's a wobbly pass from Jaquarius. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. It's 10-6. Stallions in the lead. We've outrushed them. They've outpassed us. But our offense definitely is looking more alive this week than it was against BYU. Now see if we can't get back to the run a little bit. We spread them out a little bit with the pass. Let's get back to Zeke in the run game. All right, gain of 3. His 10th carry for 49 yards. We're going to come out 5 wide. We're going to go deep. And we cannot get the deep play. Just trying to stretch the field a bit there. It's 3rd and 7. I'm liking Bobo coming across. Bobo or Griggs. And it's going to be caught by Bobo for a first down and more. Bobo Jenkins. His 2nd catch today for 33 yards. One of my favorites on this team, without a doubt, early on in the season is Bobo Jenkins. All right, 1st and 10. We're going to throw that out there into the flat. That's a 1-yard loss. 2nd down and 11. We're going to see if we can get him with the screen here. It's dumped out to Zeke. Zeke's going to fight forward for a gain of 4, and it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Don't even talk about field goal range. We don't have that in our system. So this is about trying to get 4 plays to get 10 yards. We don't have to get all 7. We just have to get enough to make 4th down more manageable. Knowing that, in some ways, is liberating because you know what you have to get. And that's going to be caught and dropped. No on the field goal. Sorry, we don't have the kicker to do it. And it's going to be 4th down and 7 for the Monsters. We just get rid of it, but we are going to not get the first down. Nice pressure put on there by the left edge, Heath Maddox. And now we got to play some defense. That's one of the negatives of not having a kicking game. I mean, we get down to the red zone area and we can't put away points because we don't have the kicking game. That's going to be incomplete. Pressure put on their quarterback. It's a blessing and a curse. Knowing you have 4 downs sort of helps on the play calling. Because they're going to pick up 6 in the run. But also knowing that we don't have ever 3 easy points to get, that we have to drive the length of the field, puts a little bit of added pressure on the defense. We're going to come out and dime on 3rd and 4. They're in empty, so I think that was a good call. Juice is going to look at the quarterback, make sure to shadow him, and then we're going to pressure him and get rid of it. And they have a punter, so they're going to punt. Good job, Monster defense. They're going to send Bowman back out to punt in these rainy conditions of Mesa. Locals are happy to get the rain, as it's been drought season, but they're getting some rain today. We're going to pick it up there. Down 10-6. We're going to give him option. So read option. There goes Sampson. Try to do a little fake out, maybe a little too early. It's going to be 2nd and inches. Jaquarius Sampson, nice 9-yard run. Got to be careful about the wear and tear. It's going to be 2nd and inches. We're going to come out in I formation. Zeke's got a first down. And he breaks it up for more. He breaks the tackle and gets all the way down to the 39-yard line. Zeke Devers showing the ball carrier vision. Picks up another first down for the Monsters. We're going to come out in I formation again. This time we're going to look to pass. Popping flat. Oh, Zeke can't make a move. There's a flag on the play. We're going to call holding. Holding on Georgie Miller. That's his 2nd holding call of the game. Georgie, what are we doing? Georgie's quickly going to be learning that if you keep doing that, you will find the bench. About 5 wide on 1st and 20. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Our intended target was Zeke Devers. And another penalty. It's Georgie Miller again. Oh, no, you didn't. And that's going to be all for Georgie Miller. We're going to take a look at Georgie Miller and find out why is he holding. Georgie Miller plays left tackle. What is his problem? His awareness is 44. We might be making a substitution here. I think we're going to be going with the junior Zach Fenderson. I think we're going to have to. Georgie Miller is out. Too much holding. And Zach Fenderson will be our new left tackle. He's the true junior. 6'6", 307. If you look at the ratings, they're the same, but he's not very strong. But he's got much better awareness. And so hopefully that'll keep him from the holding calls, which has really killed us. He's better at pass blocking, better at run blocking. So I think, yeah, he's not as good at run blocking. So he's more of a pass blocker. But we're going to make that call now. It's 1st and 30. And after the 3rd holding call for Georgie, he will no longer see the field. 1st and 30 in the playbook. Putting a lot of pressure on Jaquarius here. And that was floated out there to number 4, Denarius Griggs IV. Couldn't make the play. 2nd down and 30. That's going to be thrown out here. That's going to be caught. That goes to Heath Walk. No. Who's that go to? Number 81. That's Kyle Ripken. Getting back 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 24. We're not trying to get all 24 back. But we do need to get some. On those long routes, we just don't have the time. And we're going to go for it. Tight end attack. Even if this is a completion and we don't get the first down, it's an arm punt if it gets intercepted. Incomplete. That's a turnover on downs. And now the Stallions will have it at midfield. Unfortunately, not a very good outcome for us. Oh, good catch by number 1 for them. DeJuan Williams, his 5th catch of the day for 6 yards. Second down and 4. Once again, I'm going to take Juice Robinson. Jet. Play action. Oh, I couldn't make the tackle. I get shoved down to the wet ground. Look at this. Oh, that's embarrassing. I was there. I just couldn't make the tackle. 1st and 10. And the Stallions are threatening. Come on, Juice. We got to do better than that. Lead option to the halfback. Short gain of 2. Fabian Yearwood. We're going to bring the nickel blitz. This time I'm going to take Odoms. And we hand off to Odoms. Or, excuse me, hand it off to Yearwood. And Brady Johnson helps make the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 8. We're going to go dime. Over to man. I'm going to take Juice and add the halfback. He's blocking, it looks like. They're going to go deep, double coverage, and it's going to be incomplete, knocked down. And that's going to force the Stallions to kick the field goal opportunity, which we don't have. We're going to watch the fake. The make here, and they'll extend their lead to 7. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide right. And the score stays 10-6. Both teams struggling with kicking today, although we have more of an obvious reason than they do. And the monster defense holds. We're going to start out at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. That's the Zeke Devers for a gain of 5. All right, so our goal here on this play is hopefully Devers to be faster than any of those players on the right there. He's going to work his way forward for a gain of 3. 3rd down and 2. When you know you're playing with 4 downs, 3rd and 2 sounds very doable. Zeke for the 1st down. His 14th carry for 74 yards so far today. We're going to try to get him with play action. Actually, we're just going to take off with it. And it's a 1st down for... Oh, that's a late hit. Come on, ref. You can't let him hit Sampson like that. Jaquarius was out of bounds. Good decision, though, by Jaquarius. Don't force anything. He had some running lanes. A running lane. Not running lanes. He had a good running lane. There we go. Empty set. And we're going to take off with it. And it's a 1st down. And he's going to go down. Smart play, Jaquarius. Use the feet. Use the brain. 1st and 10. That's going to be a screen. Good blocking. Zeke with another 1st down. And we're down to the 24-yard line. First and 10. Oh, you had him, Jaquarius. You had him. that tight end attack again. Can we get Griggs deep? We need a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Caught by Denarius Griggs, the fourth, as he does a happy dance. What a catch from Denarius Griggs, the fourth. He went up and got it. You know, the safety help left, and so we just went one-on-one, go up and get it, and he did. And let's take a look at Denarius Griggs, the fourth.
Let's take a look at Denarius Griggs, the fourth. The 6-foot, 185-pound wide receiver is a speedster. He's a junior with a 2-star high school rating. He comes from Memphis, Tennessee. He's got normal development, and his deal breaker is pro potential. His major is sociology, and a fun fact about Denarius, he always guesses tails on the coin flip at any football game he's ever been able to call as a captain.
All right, we are back, and because we don't have a kicker, well, maybe we go for the extra point. Let's see if this guy's leg power can do it. We're going to try to get everything we've got. This is Heath Walker for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Okay. So we can make extra points. So Heath Walker, congratulations. You're now our full-time kicker, both on kicking, punting, extra points. Except I still have Henderson Wellington kicking off. We may need to fix that. Oh, I missed. Worked on that. They're going to get the ball at the 28-yard line. But how about Mesa State? Our second touchdown of the year, and we're up 13-10. It's great to see this offense in a little bit more rhythm than it was last week against 14th ranked Brigham Young. 4-yard gain there for the Stallions. Second down and 6 as we approach the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. It's going to be play action. And I make the tackle finally. Finally, Juice makes the tackle. That's going to be 3rd and 1. And we're going to go to the 5-2. We're going to bring in the bigger set, try to stop him from getting this first down. We're going to be in man coverage. 3rd and 1. And we get the stop on 4th and 2, and we're going to call timeout. We get the timeout called. We get the stop. Minute 52 to go. We have a 3-point lead, but we're looking for more. And Jarvis is going to take us up to the 36-yard line. Decent return there from Myron Jarvis. All right, what are we looking for here? So the triple option. Pitched out, and it's going to be taken for a 2-yard gain. A lot of action there for 2 yards. Zeke Devers gets his 15th carry for 76 yards. Minute 25 to go. And it's a first down to Jenkins. Bobo is open, and a first down to midfield. And we're going to go to the hurry up. Yeah, they left Bobo all alone there, and we were not going to be denied. We're going to go back to sticks. We're going to toss this out to the flat to Zeke. And he's barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. That's going to be 2nd down and 11. The time is ticking down. Oh, just get rid of that. We were looking across the middle there. Oh, took a hit. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. For Jaquarius. Oh, we drop it. No. Bobo makes it droppies. And we are actually going to punt. With 42 seconds left, I don't want to give him this kind of field position, even if it's only a limited punt. Well, I don't know about that. They get it to the 39. I mean, I guess in this case, we don't want them to get a cheap field goal. We're going to make them earn it. Field position doesn't change very much. But I'll take it, I suppose. Oh, no, he's open. No. We give them the big play, even in dime coverage. And they found their man. With 31 seconds left, we're going to switch it up and go man coverage. This could be a horrible decision. They're going to run it. Interesting play call. They're going to call timeout. They've got one left, I think. They're setting their kicker up for the center of the field. Certainly a strategy I've used before, but they're on the right hash. We're going to take Juice Robinson again. Draw play? Nope. And that's going to be thrown incomplete. Pressure got to him. That's going to be 3rd and 7 with 24 seconds left and 1 timeout. The last thing we want to do here is allow a touchdown. And that's going to be caught for a short pickup of 6, a yard short of the 1st down. And they're going to call timeout. And I believe they're going to bring out the field goal team to tie this game at 13. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 14 seconds left to go in the first half, the Stallions get some easy points there. And we're tied at 13. I'll let that go into the end zone. Now, what do we do here? We sit on it? No, we do not. We'll go with a little hitch corners and see if we can't catch them off stride here. Either Delgado or Slickskin. We're going to go deep. It's caught! Caught by Delgado! 6 seconds to go! 5! We're going to call timeout! Can we make a field goal? What a play! We do have 1 timeout remaining. They're going to say kick the field goal. I don't. Can Walker make a 40-yard field goal? We're about to find out. Kick is up, and it is going to be short. No. We probably can't make 40. I didn't get all of that. But it's good to know what we can and can't do. So 40-yard field goal is out of our range. But maybe a 30-yard field goal in proper conditions. We go to the half. That was an exciting catch. It's 13-13 tie. And we're going to be kicking off to start the second half. Oh, that could lead to some fumbles right there. I mean, they get the ball to 32, but one of these times you wonder if they're going to like drop one of those. So 13-13 game, much more competitive game than last week. It's going to be RPO, and that's going to be caught for a very tough gain of 2. That's Austin Cheney throwing it into some tight coverage on the RPO there. 2nd down and 8. And we're going to get the sack. We had a good coverage there. And number 90, Red McPhee with the sack. The redshirt sophomore gets in on the action. That's going to be 3rd and 13, and we're going to go to the dime. I'm going to have Juice Robinson here. That's going to be incomplete. Their quarterback gets knocked down again, and it's going to be 4th down, and they'll be forced to punt. And the Monsters will get the ball back. Tied at 13. And we're going to take this to the 44-yard line. Got a little bit of an injury. We'll check on that, see how that is. But right now, Mesa State with the ball. Working on a little wishbone tight. We're going to give this to Orlando, who has 1 carry today. Benny Orlando. And that play is going to get nothing. And Larry Watkins Anderson is elbow bursitis. Yeah, we'll sub him out for now. Little pistol trips Flood. Maybe Delgado, maybe Griggs. It's going to be caught! Delgado! Across the middle of the field. Don Tens Delgado, the true sophomore, with a big catch, taking us down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 with 8:42 to play in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 13. It's going to be a screen. Zeke with a 5-yard pickup. Maybe he had the outside, maybe not, but he gets a gain of 5. Second down and 5 from the 30-yard line. Oh, Zeke tried to take it to the outside. Maybe his best bet there is just to take it in and get a couple yards. And it's going to be 3rd down at 8. I don't think we would kick a field goal from here. Certainly we don't have the range for that. So this is probably 4-down territory for us. And we loft that in the air. Maybe a little too much loft. No, we're not kicking the 50-yard field goal. No, we're not punting. We're going to be going for it. It's 4th down and 8. We have to go for it. We do not have a kicker that can make that 50-yard field goal.
Okay, ready?
See what Various can do. 4th and 8. Across the middle for a 1st down to Bobo Jenkins for the 1st down. Last week he went 4 catches for 6 yards. He has the exact stat line again today. And we are down to the 23-yard line, looking to take the lead. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Sampson's going to step up. He's going to run for it. And he picks up a gain of 4. Down to the 19. Maybe we can make a field goal from that range. Go 5 wide. Maybe that safety comes in. We might throw to Griggs, or we'll go to Slickskin. Slickskin with the catch and a 1st down. Red Slickskin with the catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11. We still could get a 1st down. Go back to the run game. Grace is going to audible, maybe sending the run to the right side. And that's Zeke up the middle for a gain of 7. Good run there, good blocking up front by the big boys, and it's going to be 2nd down and 3. We can can get a first down at the 2-yard line. High formation once again. It's Zeke up the middle, and he fumbles. No, gets the ball. No, it's a fumble. And first and goal from the 1. Disaster almost struck there, but we did recover the fumble. Bodies flying everywhere, but our big lineman did pick it up, and we take it down to the 1-yard line. Let's finish this drive with a touchdown. Ball security is important in the rain, and they are challenging the fumble. Maybe that he was down. Yes, that knee is down. That is not a fumble, so the ball will probably be taken actually back to the 2-yard line. And they are going to spot it at the 1. It's going to be first and goal from the 1.
On the set.
Single back. That's Zeke Hevers. Zeke for the score! Touchdown, Munster! And this crowd in Mesa is going crazy for the Monsters. They take the lead. Going to sub in Micah McMasters for now. With 5:58 left to go in the third quarter. Keith Walker make this extra point. He can, and we are up 20-13 on an 11-play drive that covered 55 yards. There's 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And the Monsters lead by 7. And that ball is kicked out of bounds for a flag. Our kicking game is atrocious.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The Stallions will get it at the 45-yard line. This crowd has come alive after that touchdown, supporting these Monsters. Good tackle by Odom for a 4-yard gain. Second down and 6. We've been doing more man-to-man coverage ever since the first quarter. We're handling that a bit better. The third quarterback's out in the open. He's got a first down all the way down to the 28. What happened there? They lost containment, and the quarterback, Austin Cheney, ran for a big gain. And they're already in field goal range. Good pass there. Good job. Penetration by the front 4. McPhee can disrupt that play. It's going to be second down and 10. Read option hands it off to the halfback, and there we are to make the tackle. Starting the play out, he did pick up 5. It's going to be third down and 5. They're going to run it on third and 5, and they are going to be short by inches. And it looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Chris Gibbs from the left hash. This would be a 35-yard field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:02 to go. The Monsters are up 17-13. Let's try that again. 20-16. We're by 4. A nice return all the way up to the 28-yard line, and that's where the Monsters will start again. Up by 4. Handoff. Zeke stretches out 4 yards there. It's going to be second down and 6. This time, Aquarius is under center. Nice pass. Caught by Kyle Ripken. Kyle Ripken on the reception for another first down for the Monsters. set of downs for the Monsters from the 43. We're going to bring out the option here. And it's pitched. Zeke. Oh, and Zeke is going to go down with an injury. We've run him a lot today. And he is definitely hurting. He's got a lot of wear and tear. We're going to have to take him out of the game. Or have to go with Benny Orlando. We may have to go with some more passing because Benny Orlando's not quite the same runner that Zeke Devers is. Second down and 12. Knockdown incomplete passes. Leg cramps for Devers, but I think he should stay out. 3rd and 12. And that's going to be caught. First down. What a catch from number 4, Denarius Griggs, the 4th. Price now is 20 for 37 for 245 yards and a touchdown. Not the best spiral you'll ever see, but it did get into the hands of Griggs. We're now into their territory. 1st and 10. 3.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's been dumped off to Dantes Delgado for a gain of 4. Second down and 6 from the 32. With the counter. Orlando squeezes out 2 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Devers back in the game on 3rd and 4. Yeah, he just doesn't have the speed right now. It's 4th and 12. We're out of field goal range. Zeke Devers has to be taken on the game. It's going to be 4th and 12. We're going to go for it. Big 4th and 12 for Sampson here. We're looking for Delgado. And it's knocked down. Delgado was the intended target. Good play by Jaron Avery. And they will take over. 20-16. Just over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Need our defense to step up. A gain of 4 yards there for Tavion Yearwood. His 12th rush of the day. Good held in check though, only 24 yards. Second and 6. And he's going to be sacked. Sacked by number 19. That's Marshall Hughes the 3rd. The true sophomore makes a big play, a 10-yard loss on the sack. That allows us to go into dime coverage. 3rd and 13 for the Stallions. Huge sack there. He's going to launch it deep. And incomplete. Good coverage there by number 11. Our redshirt sophomore, Ed Bailey, knocks it down, and they'll be forced to punt. They went on the punt again. Jarvis takes it back to the 32-yard line. That's where we'll set up the minute 24 to go in the third quarter, up 20-16. Benny Orlando on a 3-yard loss option. A great way to start the drive. Second down and 13. That's lost across the middle, almost intercepted by number 17 for the Stallions. Got an injury on the field. Heath Maddox is down for the Stallions. The Monsters in a little bit of trouble here. Third and long has not been a good down for them today, as we just don't have the line to keep the blocking long enough to get the person down the field. Let's see if we can get Delgado. Delgado picks up the first down. What a huge catch from Dantes Delgado. His 5th catch of the day for 89 yards. Seconds to go in the third quarter, up 20-16. We're going to go with the jet touch pass here to Red Slickskin. The Red is being met by the Stallion defender for a loss of 2. I think we're going to let this go to the fourth quarter since we are up by 4. Good quarter. We've scored 20 points. That's 20 more than we did in the first game. So a lot of progress. Which will let the time get to the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. We are up 20-16. We're in this. Let's see if we get the first win in Mesa State Monster history. Fans want to see it. So we begin the fourth quarter, 2nd and 12, 10 minutes to go for our first victory. We're going to hit him with the gun and D flood. Got 5 receivers. Loft this gently, incomplete. Third down and 12. We're looking for the slip screen here to Orlando. They were looking for it. They were all over that play. We lose 6, and it's 4th and 18. I hate to punt, but we are going to punt. Oh, it hit off a player. Ball's loose there on the ground. They're going to get it at midfield. Down by 4. Yes, we definitely need to sign a punter in scouting this year. Good tackle by me. I had James there to make the play. That was Tyrone James on the stop. Gain of 5. Stallions are threatening. They run for first down and more. Good run for the Stallions. They're now at the 32-yard line. So would they kick a field goal with 9 minutes to go? Probably. we'll see. We've been aggressive. Will they be aggressive as well? They're going to hand it off. Number 22's got a nice run for a gain of 8. It's Tavion Yearwood, his 14th rush today. For the most part, he's been held in check, but he's had 2 of his better runs here in the fourth quarter. Are the Stallions wearing our defensive line down? It's going to be read option to the quarterback, and he's going to be met by number 15. That's Tyrone James with the stop. Oh, Gray Johnson. Like I said, it's Gray Johnson with the stop. Okay, Gray Johnson. 3rd and 3. Single back for the Stallions. In the pass, looks like a screen. And we're there to stop him on a 2-yard loss. It's 4th and 5, and they're going to go for it. We read that screen and stopped it in its tracks, but they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. We tried to dive for him. We couldn't make the play, and he's got the first down. Killer. Quarterback didn't see anything open, and he ran for it, and we just couldn't make the play, as you see the dive there. 8:30 to go. 1st and 10 for the Stallions. RPO, and it's dropped. Knocked out of his hands by Ed Bailey. Good play, Ed. 2nd and 10. An exciting first game for the Monsters. Stop the run in its tracks. Only a gain of 1 for Tavion Yearwood. And another big 3rd down coming here for the Stallions. Third and 9. And we're going to sack the quarterback. That's number 22 on the sack. Huge play. And they've got to kick the field goal now, right? Angelo Monroe Jr. gets around and makes the sack, and they'll have to kick the field goal, right? Yes, they're going to bring out the field goal unit with under 8 to play. This would make it a 1-point game. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:42 to go in the game, the Monsters are ahead 20-19. This game is going to come down to the wire. We're going to take them to the end zone for a touchback. Without our best runner, Zeke Devers, really turned to the run game still. Benny Orlando's not the same runner, but we'll see if we can pick up some yardage. And he's got room up the middle. He's slow as can be, but he's got a first down and more. All the way to the 37-yard line. Good blocking up front by the big boys. 1st and 10. Sampson under center. It's going to be a trap. Benny Orlando. Good tough running for a gain of 7, and now they have... No, it's going to be us. Another injury. Did we have 2 people get hurt in that play? No, it's Benny Orlando. Let's look at our injury report. Orlando is hurt. He will return soon with bruised ribs. So we'll be down to our 3rd back. That's going to be Aiden Smith III. He's got a lot of strength, but he's not very fast. He's only got 61 speed, so he's more of a bruiser back. But for 2nd and 3, that might be just the thing we need. In comes Smith III. With that bruising, jumps over that runner, and he's got a first down. Yeah, he's definitely more of a downhill runner. Not a lot of speed. The I formation will work best for him. He's going to pick up a gain of 2. Now Johnny Ward is hurt. The left guard. So we've already benched our left tackle, and now our left guard is hurt. A second down and 8. We're going to go back to the pass. The clock is now under 7 minutes to play. Second down and 8. That's to be knocked down. Intended target was Bobo Jenkins. Now on 3rd and 8, you need a play to get a first down. This clock moving. That is going to be knocked down and incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 8. No, we are not punting. We're going to go for it. Definitely not having a punter is hurting us here, but we've got to do the best thing we can do, which is get the first down. High formation. And it's incomplete. Good coverage. We were trying to get it to Denarius Griggs, the 4th. The turnover on down. And we have a broken collarbone for Johnny Ward. That's going to be an injury that's going to keep him out for at least a month. So bad news there. And bad news here is we've turned the ball over with 6:44 to go. Stallions are at the midfield line. 1st and 10. Quarterback scrambles and picks up 3. Good coverage. Second down and 7. Got spine out on the quarterback to make sure he doesn't try to do that again. We fill the lane. Tries to take it to the outside and we stop him. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Nice tackle there by Jaquan Odoms. Once again, we're going to have a spy on the quarterback to make sure he doesn't try to scramble for it. This could be the play of the game for the defense. We're going to sack the quarterback. There's a fumble. It's recovered by the Monsters. The defense comes up big. And the Monsters have the ball. Huge sack, causing the fumble. Let's watch the replay. It's Angelo Monroe Jr. Knocks the ball out, and it is recovered. Forces the fumble. Big turning point in this game. And now let's close it out with a touchdown. And let's get out of here with our first victory in team history. Hand off to Smith. He plows forward for a gain of 6. We have an injury timeout. The injury's starting to pile up now. Kayvon Turner for the Stallions is hurt. That will stop the clock.
On the set.
High formation, 2nd down and 4, knowing that you have 3 downs to get 4 yards. Makes this play call easier. That's going to be a 1st down. Kayvon Turner will return. It's a bruised shoulder. Under 6 minutes to go. Sampson under center. He's going to follow his blockers for a gain of 4. And now Griggs is hurt. He comes out of the game. 5:41 to play, second down and 6.
3:25.
It's going to be hand off to Smith. Good blocking. And he's going to fall forward for a gain of 5. It's going to be third down and 1. We're going to come out in the I formation to pick up this yard. The clock continues to tick down. Smith picks up the first down. Just over 5 minutes to play. It's 20-19. The Monsters up by 1. Caught in the I formation again, looking at what looks to be a 4-3 defense. Smith trying to follow his blockers for a gain of 2.
On the double.
4:35 to play in the game. Second down and 8. We're going to go with the screen. And that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, Smith couldn't get out there on the route to catch the screen. That's going to be third and 8. And we're going to go for the pass out of the shotgun. One back formation. I like Briggs. Briggs catches it, and he's down to the 1 yard line. What a catch! Maybe the catch of the day for the Monsters. And it's going to be first and goal from the 1. Denarius Briggs, who's playing through the pain. He's got an injury. He takes it down to the 1 yard line. We're going to run gun trips inside zone and see if Smith can't put this in as the clock ticks under 4 minutes to play. Monsters up by 1. And we've got a touchdown! Smith with the score. And the Monsters are up 26-19. And they will send out the kicker for the extra point. Aiden Smith, the third. Third on the depth chart. But he comes through big here in the fourth quarter. 9 rushes for 34 yards and his first touchdown of the year. Big extra point here from Heath Walker. Kick is up, and the kick is good. With 3:49 to go in the game, the Monsters are up 27-19. That's not a very good kick. It's going to be fair caught at the 38. So, 3:49 to go in the game. The Stallions have to go 62 yards to tie this up. Of course, they would need a 2-point conversion. Can the Monster defense come through one more time? The run. And we stop the run. Fill the lane. Only a 3-yard gain. Stallions showing a lot of patience. Still running the ball. They've got time. That's a good start for the Monster defense. It's going to be another... No, it's going to be read option. Quarterback has it. And he's going to be stopped for a gain of 3. It's going to be third down and 4. Stallions staying true to their offense. They're not afraid to still run the ball. Third and 4, they could probably run it 2 more times if they needed to. We're still going to be in dime defense. And that's going to be dropped. Hard hit, dislodge the ball, and they're going to punt. Wow, this is a surprising call. They're going to punt the ball and trust their defense. I think I would have gone for it here. But I'm glad they're not. Jarvis gets it. That's good blocking. He's going to take this back to the 30-yard line. So with 3:08 to go, can our offense grind out this clock and get the first victory in Mesa State history? Stallions do have all 3 timeouts remaining. First play is a run. And we pick up 2, and they do call timeout. So they're going to use their timeouts right now. 2nd down and 8. And now Benny Orlando is hurt. We knew that. That's why we have Aiden Smith in there. We're going to come out 5 wide. We're going to trust Jaquarius Sampson to close this game out. Make good decisions, Jaquarius. So we have 3rd down and 8. Our receiver didn't know the play, and he ran the wrong route. That's painful. All right, 3rd down and 8 for the Monsters. And it's caught for a 1st down. Bobo Jenkins makes the catch. And the Stallions are forced to call timeout, but it's 1st and 10 now for the Monsters. Stallions are down to their 1 timeout. $2:55 to go, plus the 2-minute warning. But in is Underwood getting us a carry. That's Cyrus Underwood, the freshman, with his first run of the day, and he picks up 11. He had more burst than previous runners. Let's see who he is in the depth chart. Yeah, that's the true freshman. 85 speed. The problem is he has 10 strength and 1 awareness. Yeah, he has a lot of low numbers, including that 10 carrying. So he's a fumble machine. So I'm not sure he's the guy you want in the end of the game. But for now, he picks up the 1st down.
On the set.
Smith is back in.
29 Philly. 2 down.
Smith picks up a nice, healthy gain of 5. We're going to let that clock tick down as much as we can.
Ready, break.
This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning, barring an injury. Smith is stopped. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the first game ever here at Monster Mash Stadium. It's 27-19 Monsters. 3rd and 4. From the 34. We're not kicking a field goal, so we probably will go for it on 2 consecutive downs. And they're going to be right there to stop Smith. And now there's an injury timeout, so the clock won't start. Javon Williamson is hurt. Why? And we're going to go for it on 4th and 7. A 1st down here ends the game. If we don't get a 1st down, I'll have a chance. And it's going to be incomplete. And the Stallions will get the ball back at the 37-yard line. They've got to go 63 yards and get the 2-point conversion. We couldn't seal the game there. They brought pressure. And we're going to have to win it on defense. Minute 54. Here we go. And we're going to get a sack on the quarterback. A sack from number 15. That is Tyrone James. The clock will continue to run. $1:40 to go. 2nd and 16. They're going to do a screenplay. Oh no, he's got some room. We do tackle him. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Now there's going to be another injury timeout, and that's going to stop the clock. I don't even think Mac Jenkins is hurt. I think he's faking. Torn labrum for Javon Williams. My goodness, we've got a lot of injuries happening. 3rd and 2 with a clock that stopped. And he's going to run for it, and we're there to make the tackle. It's going to be 4th and inches. 4th and inches. If we stop him, the game is over. They're going to pass it. And it's incomplete! And the Monsters are going to win! The first game ever at the Monster Mash. We're going to take a kneel down. And this game is over! Mesa State wins the game! 27-19! And Coach Mo celebrates. Jaquarius Sampson gets player of the game with 283 yards passing. As we look at some of the highlights of this game, it wasn't pretty. But the Monsters get their first win in team history with a final score of 27-19. What a great game. Yes, it was a Division FCS school, but it was hard fought. We pick up our first win, 27-19.
So excited to get our first win in Mesa State history. And people can laugh and say, well, it's an FCS school. I don't care. We weren't even favored in that game. They were favored. We're not even supposed to be in the FCS yet, but we get our first win. We show a lot of toughness. We did have a lot of injuries, but I'm very proud of this squad. Next week's going to be tough against Indiana, but you know what? For now, we're going to sit back and enjoy this victory. But we'll get back to work next week against Indiana. If you haven't already, think about it. Subscribe, smash that like button, and tell a friend. The Mesa State Monsters are no longer winless. We have a win. See you next week.